Okay, folks, you know me, I gotta make it easy. We're gonna make pumpkin cake, and what I'm using here is Betty Crocker Angel Food Cake. You can use Duncan Hines or Pillsbury, whatever you can find, but it is a 1 pound box, and I'm gonna pour that right in my bowl. It's a little bit different than the one I had in previous recipe because that was from scratch. This is kind of from scratch, but it's not. And then I'm going to add 1 full can of pure pumpkin puree, 100%. I'm going to add 1 full 15-ounce can. And this is Libby's. You can use any brand you wish. If they have a fat-free, I don't know. I really don't know. I never look for fat-free. Because food's food. Lose the weight later. Okay. Now, I'm going to add just about a cap full of vanilla. You don't have to add vanilla, but I do. There we go. And I'm going to add about a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. I'm not using my measuring spoon, so just kind of, you know, if you want, if you're a beginner, use a measuring spoon. Okay, and then I'm going to add a little touch of cinnamon because our whole family loves cinnamon. Okay, I'm going to add 1 egg. 1 egg. Scrape it down. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start, I got a cup of water here, but I'm going to start out with a half a cup of water. My spatula out of here. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more water. Scrape my bowl. And I'm going to add a little bit more water, the rest of the water. So we're going to have 1 cup in here so far. If I have to add more, I want it kind of loose, so start off slow and then gradually increase the speed. Okay, so I added 1 cup of water, mixed it up, getting these sides done, and it's still not loose enough for me, so I'm going to add another. I got 3/4 cup here. I'm going to add another, probably a half cup. And if you want, you don't have to add water. You can add eggnog, you can add milk, whatever you wish. Buttermilk. That's enough for me. And re-scrape the sides down. I could have used my big stand mixer, but I'm using that for something else. And then what you want to have is you want to have your oven set at 350 degrees. Grease. I just use spray grease, a 9x13. Pour it in there. Get all the goodness from the bottom and kind of mix it into your batter while you're pouring. Move this out of the way, and then what I'm going to do is give this a little tappa. Make sure it's all level, and make sure your oven's set at 350 degrees, and watch it about 30 minutes, depending on your oven. So go between 30 and 40 minutes. I like it a little, so when the toothpick comes out almost clean and you got a little bit of crumbs in there, that's the way we like it. And after it cools down, we're going to make a pumpkin frosting. Okay, I got about a cup of butter, or a cup of pumpkin, sorry. And this bowl I put the powdered sugar in and I had to take it back out, so that's why it looks white. Okay, and then I've got 5 tablespoons of butter, softened, and I'm going to mix this up. And I want to get it whipped up, or mixed up pretty good. So I'm going to start off slow here. And I'll mix it for about 2 minutes. Be right back. Okay. Now, that was pure pumpkin, so I gotta find something. And I'm gonna scrape the bowl down a little bit. Oh, it smells like pumpkin. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change this paddle out. And I'm gonna change it to the west one, so. Okay, I'm gonna add about a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm just gonna add about a teaspoon of cinnamon, or pumpkin pie spice. So I added some cinnamon, about a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon, and about a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. A little bit of powdered sugar to it. And start off slow because you don't want to whip it all in your face. Okay, and I'm gradually going to be adding these ingredients, like the powdered sugar. And the whisk is going to help set the sugar too, so. And in between, I'm going to add my vanilla. Vanilla. Here we go. I'm going to add about a capful of vanilla, maybe a quarter teaspoon of vanilla. Half teaspoon would be good. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more powdered sugar. And then in between, you want to stop it and scrape the bowl down. And this is the frosting for our pumpkin cake. Okay. And the rest of our powdered sugar. Now, okay, and whisk this up. And you want to let this go until it's nice and smooth. We'll be back. And probably scrape it one more time. And there's your frosting. I let it whip for about 4 minutes. It's nice and soft. And then, if you want a little bit stiffer, frost it, and then, or just put it right in the refrigerator. Or you could frost your cake and put it in the refrigerator, set up for a little bit. Okay, and then we're gonna frost our cake here in a little bit. And I frosted the cake. There we go. I'm putting tin foil on it, and then the lid, and might pop in the fridge.